25 from chapter number 4. In this particular case, we have the number of car accidents on the Trans-Canada Highway. Not a particularly pleasant topic, but something that you're trying to forecast, in this case, how many accidents there will be in the month of May. So we're going to use least squares regression, and we're going to use the Excel function. So you go to chapter 4, you go under simple linear regression, least squares. There are 4 periods worth of data because there's January to April. So I've already pre-populated this, save us a bit of time. So we plug in the numbers. Now, what can be difficult for to determine what is the y variable and what is the x. It's very common for the x-axis or the x variable to be time, period 1, period 2, etc. And in this particular case, so this would be like, you know, for if this was sales, January, February, March, and April. In this case, it happens to be car accidents, unfortunately. And so you can see that it's increasing. It's increasing at a fairly steady rate. And so you need to simply plug the numbers in and calculate. So the forecast for May, so this is the forecast for May, is 105. Oh, they got that, was you have an intercept of 5, and you have a slope of 20. It will be period number 5. So that will be 100. So the total be the intercept plus the total of the slope, which is the 105. That's the formula that they have. And again, you can see that there's a slope function in Excel. There's an intercept function in Excel. And then you would add those two together, including the time period 5 to get the 105. So for period number 5. And that's all that you need to do. You don't need to use the your BA2 Plus, your TI-83 calculators and plug in all the data set. You just plug the numbers in. But be careful that you understand which one affects the other. It's like cause and effect. So time affects the sales. If you were to plot this on an XY chart, you wouldn't put the months on the y-axis. It would be the sales in dollars, the frequency in the y. The time period, the months, would go on the x-axis. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, whatever the case would be. So that's how you would normally plot it, and that's how you determine whether it's X or Y. So the number of customers will cause your sales for drinks or food or gambling or whatever it is to go up or down. So the number of, say, guests staying at your hotel affects your revenue for room rentals, how much food you sell, how much beverage you sell, etc. So our forecast for May is 105 accidents.